This Just for Laughs presentation contains immature and adult subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, Just for Laughs. Happy, very happy 25th anniversary. Well done.
Tonight, we celebrate the Montreal International Comedy Festival. It's Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special. From an amazing star-studded list of comedians, you voted for your all-time favorite performances, including Dave Chappelle, Russell Peters, Jerry Seinfeld, Ray Romano. Now, let's count down the top 25, starting in 1999 with number 25, Wanda Sykes.
Thank you. Montreal, a lot of married people out here, see? And I think the whole thing with men and women, I think it comes down to sex. You know, like the difference men and women. Because men on different levels. Men and women are on different levels when it comes to sex. Sex is very important to a man. Very important. I mean, look, they discovered Viagra, right? And don't think they just started working on that. They've been working on that for a long time. That's been way ahead of cancer, heart disease, scurvy, tuberculosis, the common cold, smallpox. Anything that they killed along the way, they just stumbled across it trying to find Viagra. They were like, hey, I think this will cure tuberculosis. Okay, well, get that out of here. Ain't doing a damn thing for the penis. Come on, focus, guys. Focus. You know sex is important. Look, the doctor tells the guy right there, he said, okay, the only side effect of Viagra is that it could kill you. Kill me. But will it help my penis? I'll take it. Man, different levels when it comes to sex. Look at the porno industry. That's $1 billion industry. Men support it, they act out their fantasies. And what's the number one fantasy for most guys? What is it, ladies? 2 women, right? 2 women. That's what they want. Now, fellas, I think that's a bit lofty. Really, because come on, be honest now. If you can't satisfy that one woman, why you want to piss off another one? Why have 2 angry women in the bed with you at the same time? You know, fellas, I'm looking out for you. You know how much you hate to talk after sex. Imagine having 2 women just nagging you to death. Blah, blah, blah. Hold me. That'll get on your nerves, you know. I know some of you guys probably are great lovers. You deserve 2 women. Maybe you do. But you know what? I think you should have to earn it. Right? Yeah, it should be earned. You know, like a video game, you get so many points, you get an extra life. I think it should be the same thing with sex. We're doing such a great job. She's like, oh, I can't take it anymore. Ding, you get an extra woman. I'm Wanda Sykes. Thanks a lot.
I'm Brad Sherwood.
And I'm Colin Mockery.
And we are now going to tell you about a very funny man. We are pleased to present Jim Gaffigan, a gentleman and an albino.
Funny combination.
From the year 2000, voted number 24, Jim Gaffigan.
The reason I look like this is because my father was from Sweden and my mother was Elton John. Love movies. You ever talk about a movie with someone that happens to have read the book? They're always so condescending. The book was much better. Oh, really? What I enjoyed about the movie? No reading. Yeah. It only took 2 hours, and then I could take a nap. I'm lazy. You ever read an article, and at the bottom it says, continued on page 6? Not for me. I'm done. You know? Why don't you stop bossing me around? Yeah, it's crazy. They got me the water here. I don't even drink it. I drink the bottled water. I feel silly buying it, though. When you think about it, it is water, right? How did we get to the point where we're paying for bottled water? That must have been some weird marketing meeting over in France, you know? Some French guy was sitting there, he's like, how dumb do I think the Americans are? I I bet you we could sell those idiots water. Someone's like, Pierre, the Americans are pretty dumb, but they're not going to buy water. Oh, yes, they are. Let's just tell the Americans the water's from France. We bought it. I don't know if you're like me. When they first introduced bottled water, I thought it was so funny. I was like, bottled water? Look at this, they're selling bottled water. I guess I'll try it. Oh, this is good. This is more watery than water. This has got a water kick to it. I was looking at a bottle. They have nutritional facts printed on the side. Kind of expect to turn the bottle, see a recipe. Yeah. That's how you make ice cubes, huh?
From 1990, number 23 in the performance that launched his home improvement career, Tim Allen.
I got a big family, folks. Big family from the States, 7 boys, 2 girls. We love it. We're pigs. My mom hates men. My mom always hated us. She called us little pigs. You red-butted baboon, little monkey bastards. That's what you are. All you do is neat. That's all you do. Don't speak to your mother. You grunt like the little primate you are. That's how she figured we should talk. It's pretty simple, isn't it? You don't understand something? Huh? Now you understand. Oh, yeah. She told us the only reason men are alive is for lawn care and vehicle maintenance. Lawn care, it's a battle. I got a big lawn tractor, John Deere 160. 11-horse twin-cylinder hydrostatic drive rear bagger. Couldn't quite cut the lawn, need more power. That's my motto, more power. So I rewired it. Yeah. Put a Chevy 327. Yeah. Isky cam, 360 horse. Got the old lady pitting for me. Bring it in! Bring it in! A man's got a man way of doing things. I hate vacuuming. Same bobby pin. You'll never think of picking it up, will you? That's the vacuum's job, isn't it? So you reach down, pick it up, look at it, put it back down. Stupid! That thing needs more power. So I rewired it. But don't go in that laundry room unless you know how to work those devices. You can mess up, can't you, man? I'm going away for the weekend with Marge. Can you handle the laundry? Oh, yeah. You gotta separate the whites and the colors. Natural, polyesters, 2 loads. Clorox, 2 second loads. What was that middle part again? You had better write this down. No, I'll remember. Yeah, right. I remember hot water. That's all I remember. Staring at $8,000 worth of Barbie clothes. Oh, no. Did you get to the laundry like I asked? Yeah. I got all of it in my pocket. Look at that. That thing needs more power. So I rewired it. Took the turbo off my Saab, put on that GE. You got to downshift that spin rinse cycle, boy. Those shit stains fly right out of my underwear now. I don't got to worry about that.
I want to, on behalf of all of us, wish Just for Laughs a very happy 25th anniversary.
Jerry Seinfeld, Dave Chappelle, Derek Edwards, they're all in the show. But where? Find out as our Top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special. It's Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special. Our Top 25 countdown continues with number 22 from 2004. Here's Australia's biggest comedy star, Carl Barron.
It's like an expression you got over here. You know, you call flip-flops flip-flops. We don't call them that in Australia. We call them thongs. You know what you call thongs over here? Women's G-strings. Nobody told me that the first time I got here. In the conversation I was having with this bloke in the street. He go, man, when she bent over you could see a thong. I said, whoopie do. What are you looking at a thong for? He said, it was popping out the top of her jeans. A thong was popping out the top of her jeans? What's a friggin' thong doing popping out the top of her jeans? I said, by the way, where's the other one? The other what? I said, thong. They always come in twos. He said, what do you know about thongs? And I said, I wear them. He said, do you? I said, yeah. He said, when? I said, when I'm feeling hot. You ever wonder where words come from? I thought about that the other day. I thought, where do words come from? At one point in history, there were no words. We're all just walking around looking at each other going like that. You know, one day someone went, hey, we need some words. Because words are just noises, right? Like, that's a noise, but it's not a word. But word is the noise for word. It's like numbers, 1, 2, 3. Where do we get one from? One. Why is it one? Why wasn't it whoa? It could have been 2 could have been 3 could have been would have made that Jackson song a bit different. A, B, C. It's easy as you know, instead of saying 1,000, you could have said now we wave with our arms. Looks stupid after a while. Could have been with our legs. G'day, mate. How you going? All right? Instead of saying see you, you might have went would have instead of good thanks, you went would have been fun walking in the shops these days. G'day, mate. How you going? Give us coffee. Pies, thank you. How many kids you got? I've got whatever you have got. Johnny, I've told you times. Stop playing around. I'll tell your mother. How is your wife, mate? She's pretty. Oh, shit, it's 1:30. I better go. Okay, right.
I just want to wish Just for Laughs a happy 25th anniversary. Well done.
In the world of ventriloquism, he is the gold standard.
How you doing, Peanut? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm fine. That's good. That's good. That's good.
All the way from 1991, number 21, Jeff Dunham.
All right, check it out. You're going to like this, Lucas. From Mexico. Look. Are you ready? Si, senor. Now, what in the world do you think that is? A jalapeno on a stick. Well, are you Mexican? No, senor. Mexicans are from Mexico. I see. I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, I'm from New York City. Well, do you enjoy being in this country? I'm afraid for my life. Why? Taco Bell. Would you feel safer in the box? It's much better in the box, okay? Is that okay? It's okay. Okay, don't close the door. Hey, Jeff, what? Get out my dummy. Man, don't spit on me. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, you have a dummy? Yeah, he's over in the case over there next to Jose, and he is ugly. He's ugly? Dude, he is nasty looking. Well, let's get him out and see what he looks like. Okay, check him out. You gotta look, it's ugly. I've never seen him. You're gonna die. Check it out right there. That's it. Look. Peanut, this dummy looks a little like me. No. He looks a lot like you. Let's see if we can get him to work. Okay, what Jeff does, he takes a little dummy and he sets it over here in front of me. That's right, and there's a little lever down by little dummy's waist, and Peanut can reach back there, he grabs onto that lever, pulls on it once for each syllable of every word, and then he can make him talk. Now, do you have a hold of the lever? He's got a hold of something. Let's not get in an argument. Why don't we just have a drink? Oh, that's a good idea. We're going to have a drink. A drink, a drink. Is that tequila, senor? No, it's not tequila. It's wine. You wouldn't want tequila. Why not? Because it would have a worm in the bottom. A worm. I don't want a worm. You got a worm? Hi there. What are you? I'm a worm. A worm, a worm, a worm, a worm. Yeah. On a stick. All right, you take your time. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Here we go. All right, deep breath. Deep breath. Here we go. What was that? A burrito. On a stick. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the dangerous part. The dangerous part, that's right. It's going up to his lips and going, going, gone. Yay!
Now, at number 20 from 1997, Derek Edwards.
It's all pretense. That's what I whine about, you know. You ever go into a restaurant? Please wait to be seated. You look around, and the only two things standing in that room are you and the sign. I'm a rebel. I'll just go and sit down. I give them 1 minute, and I'm there. I'll sit down. The guy come over at the restaurant, say, good evening. Welcome to Joey Tomatoes. My name is Pete. I'll be your waiter for tonight. Did I order a story? He feels obliged to tell me his job description. Like I couldn't piece the clues together on my own. You're not carrying a fiddle. No basket of roses under your arm. Guy's got a vest and 2 menus. Geez, I thought you were an astronaut. You know, little quirks. The first room I ever checked into in this town, there was a little envelope sitting on the TV. And I remember on the back it said, your room has been cleaned by Carol and Paula. Oh. Well, in the who gives a damn category, I think we've found a new set of winners here. Carol and Paula. Oh, yeah, I thought I recognized their work. No one stacks plastic cups. Quite the hell-bent professionalism. Driving along some institute in Toronto. On the radio, I hear this. Considering laser eye surgery? Well, come to the experts. I guess, huh? That'd be your first choice, huh? Expert. Like you'd want an avid hobbyist at the very least. You don't want to end up at some place just called Doug's. Ooh. Now we're smoke-free, even still. I mean, how does their competition advertise? What do they say? Here at Eddie's Pupil Hut, we may not be experts, but we try as hard as we can.
Uh, 25 years of Just for Laughs. That's it went by like that.
Caution, the following segment contains flatulence.
Welcome to Festival Facts. In 1994, Kelsey Grammer gave the audience fair warning.
He may be the least popular man in the green room tonight, but he'll blow you away, like the fragrance of a fine French blue cheese.
Mr. Methane's rendition of Tchaikovsky was just the beginning, as the audience soon learned that his windy gift was also useful for an age-old birthday tradition.
Each candle an inch from the bottom, please.
This has been Festival Facts.
Russell Peters, Kevin James, Jon Stewart. Where did your vote place them? Find out as our Top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special. Top 25 countdown continues with number 19 from 2003, the fastest rising star in UK comedy and one of your favorite Brits, Jimmy Carr.
My girlfriend said she wanted me to tease her. I said, all right, fatty. I was doing a gig a couple of weeks ago. I got talking to a girl in the front row. I asked her her name. She said, it's Pataka. I said, that's an unusual name. You don't hear that every day. To which she replied, actually, I do. If we're all God's children, what's so special about Jesus? Of course, you may be wondering about my accent. Of course, technically, I don't have an accent. I'm from England. This is just how things sound when they're pronounced properly. I bought my girlfriend a book called Cheap and Easy Vegetarian Cooking, which is ideal for her because not only is she a vegetarian, they say travel broadens the mind, except with Americans, where it tends to widen the arse. But don't get the wrong idea. I've got nothing against Americans. It's just one came up to me after a show a couple of weeks ago and said he thought I was patronizing. I said, well, I think you'll find that's pronounced patronizing. It means when you talk down to someone. A couple of weeks ago, I failed to perform sexually. I know it'll come as a shock. I don't want to go into details, but suffice to say, I arrived early. And my girlfriend said to me, don't worry, that happens to a lot of guys. I said, well, there's two things the matter with that. One, who are these a lot of guys? And two, if it's happening to more than one of us, don't you think it could be your fault? I'm going to have to go now, ladies and gentlemen, but I would like to leave you with this frightening fact, if I may. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but if you took all the money that we in the West spend on food in 1 week, you could feed the third world for 1 year. Now, I don't know about you good people, but I can't help feeling we're being overcharged for our groceries. I've been Jimmy Carr. Thank you very much indeed.
Hi, everyone. I'm Craig Ferguson. You probably remember me from the Drew Carey Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Greg Proops from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Drew Carey's done more for me than any other man in show business, but strangely, I'm not a fan.
Jeffrey Rush says he's a sweetheart to the American military because soldiers love blonde-haired people with big boobies.
Here he is, Drew Carey, supposedly one of the best 25 comedians of the past 25 years.
It's okay, you can laugh if you want to. People laugh at me all the time because I look like that guy from the ad in the back of the comic books for X-ray specs. Yeah, it's great to be on from Cleveland, Ohio. Cold there in Cleveland. Freezing. All the time it's cold. All we want to know in Cleveland is where the hell's all that global warming we've been hearing so much about. That's all I ever do in the winter, stand outside with an aerosol can, like, Yeah, I like being on the road right now, because every time I go home I get bad news. I got some terrible news last time I was home. Got my high school reunion coming up. Ever been to one of those? Dude, don't go if you've never been. It's a lot of pressure, high school reunion. You get that letter in the mail, and right away you feel like you only have 6 months to make something of yourself. Come on, 7. Daddy needs to lose weight and get a new career. Come on, baby. I'm the only one that still looks like his graduation picture, though, so what the hell? Yeah, I know it's funny and everything. I just don't think looking like this is worth that one joke. Yeah, great festival so far. I've been eating like a pig, man. I got this gut. I can't get rid of it. If I put on a pair of bikini underwear, I look like a Bartlett pair with a rubber band wrapped around the bottom. It's because of the food. Anybody like me? I love that greasy garbage food. Every kind of greasy piece of shit you get shoved in your mouth when I'm there. If I cut myself shaving, sausage gravy comes out. That's why I always keep a little pile of biscuits next to the sink when I shave. I love that food. There's a restaurant in the United States called Denny's. They have a brand new thing on the menu. It's my favorite food now. Yeah, Denny's, living off this stuff. Hot dog with cheese and bacon. Yeah, not enough nitrates in a hot dog. Got to put some bacon on top of there. And for an extra $1, they'll put chili on top of the whole thing. Have you given up hope? Try this. That's a power meal, man. Chili dog with cheese and bacon, that's power food. That's the kind of food just marches right down your throat, you know? Like, follow me, boys. We're going to the heart. Smoking a cigarette the whole way down. You, Chili, come with me. We're going to the colon. Quick, before he gets home. Come on. You eat a chili dog from Denny's, man. That's like a race with the devil to get back to your house. If you don't make it, don't worry about it. Don't let anything get you down, man. Nothing. Always got to turn your negatives into a positive, right? Positive thinking. Nothing gets me down, not even the rain. I love it when it rains, to tell you the truth. More rains, more I like it. See, when it rains really hard, I like to run stop signs just to make cops get out of their car. Yeah. Hell with them, I got the money, get out. Why make the money if you can't enjoy spending it? They can stand there in the rain in a big puddle. All right, you. You know why I stopped you? Yeah. You know why I ran the sign? That's it. Have a good night. Thanks very much.
Hey, just for laughs, happy 25th anniversary.
Before he ruled as King of Queens, his physical comedy conquered the festival audiences. Here's number 17 from 1996, Kevin James.
Little things piss me off. I'm finding that out. Smallest thing could just wreck my day. This annoyed me. I was on the phone with somebody today trying to get a phone number from that person and write it down, but they didn't have phone number rhythm, and that pissed me off. You know what I'm talking about? Phone number rhythm, especially if there's like an area code involved. Like 514, bum bum ba, bum ba, bum ba. That's the rhythm I think we're all familiar with. This guy had no clue. I was like, okay, Hank, give me the number. He's like, all right, it's 5149. They screw you up on the last four. That's where they get you. 782 1641. I already wrote the 6. Made the dash too close. I can't shimmy the 1 in there. Tell you what else annoys me, the size of muffins. How big are muffins going to get before we all join hands? Stop the growth of muffins, folks. Shemma. They're huge. You ever walk in a coffee shop? Yeah, I'll take a Yoo-hoo and oh my God. Yeah, I'll have the beanbag chair with raisins. Wow, I can't believe this is fat-free. Hey, you want to help me to the trunk of my car? No, leave the saran wrap on it. I'll cover my pool. Can't go to the movies with my girlfriend. She has to see every movie that comes out right away with her friends first, and if she likes it, she wants to see it again with me. Yeah, this sucks. Now every 5 seconds, she's got to lean over with those very useful instructions. Hey, watch this part. What the hell was I doing? Look at that, I can make a dog. Look at that, it's a dog. Sitting in a chair facing a tremendous screen. Hey, watch this part. Oh, okay. She got mad at me. She gave me an elbow. I mean, really watch. Really watch. And the movie ends. I get back in my car. I go to unlock her door, and she lifts the handle at the exact same time. I try to unlock the door. They cancel each other out, and nothing happens. You ever been there? Let go of the damn door! Sit your ass on the curb! I will come around and let you in! What the hell goes through her mind? I have no idea. Can I get in now? No, how about now? No, now. Now. Whoa, sorry. Now. Whoa, now. She's not even looking at me. How about now? No? You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Hey, just for laughs, happy 25th anniversary. Although we didn't really count 13 because that's unlucky, so happy 24th.
Rick Mercer, George Lopez, Chris Rock. They're coming up, but when? Find out as our top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th anniversary special. Our top 25 countdown continues with number 16 from 2004, A Unique Voice, the late Mitch Hedberg.
I saw a commercial on late night TV. It said, forget everything you know about slipcovers. So I did. And it was a load off my mind. Then the commercial tried to sell slipcovers, but I didn't know what the hell they were. I walked by a dry cleaner at 3 a.m. and the sign said, sorry, we're closed. You don't have to be sorry. It's 3 a.m. and you're a dry cleaner. It would be ridiculous for me to expect you to be open. I'm not going to walk in at 10 a.m. and say, hey, man, I walked by at 3 and you guys were closed. Somebody owes me an apology. I saw a billboard. It said, estimated lotto jackpot, $55 million. See, I didn't know that shit was estimated. That would suck if you want to go, oh, we were off by 2 zeros. We estimate that you are angry. I like rice. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 of something. Magicians disappear all the time. But as soon as a regular person does it, everyone is scared. Tom's gone. Is he a magician? No. Well, let's print up some flyers. Oh, yeah. I saw a lady on TV. She was born without arms. She was born with her hands attached to her shoulders. And that was sad. But then they said, Lola does not know the meaning of the word can't. And that, to me, was actually kind of worse in a way. Not only does she not have arms, but she doesn't understand simple contractions. It's very easy, Lola. You just put two words together. You take out the middle letters, then you put a comma in there, and you raise it up. Some people think I'm high on stage. I would never get high before a show, because when I'm high, I don't want to stand in front of a bunch of people that I don't know. That does not sound comfortable. Why have all these people gathered? And why am I elevated? Why am I not facing the same way as everyone else? And what is this electric stick in my hand? I like the way this is situated here. It seems like you guys were chasing me, closing in, then said, it, let's sit down. All right, thank you very much.
Russell Peters wishing Just for Laughs a very happy 25th anniversary.
From 2002, voted number 15, Sean Majumder.
Hello, people. How are you? My name is Sean, and yes, I'm from Newfoundland and Labrador. Yeah. And I'm so proud. I got to tell you, people, I am so proud to be from Newfoundland for many reasons. But recently, this is the one that tops it, okay? I read in a magazine article, okay, that in a survey, Newfoundland and Labrador, for the 7th year in a row this past year, was voted the sexually most active province in Canada. Yes! We're number 1. I'm so proud, but that kills me because what's the reputation Newfoundlanders have all over the world? Hey? Oh, they're the friendliest people in the world. Well, yeah, because we want to screw you. Don't be fooled, people. Next time, it's not the hospitality. Oh, what's that? Your car's broke down and you're lost. And then as soon as you sit down with your craft dinner, look out, honey. Look. You want some more ketchup with that? Hey, why aren't there more phone sex lines for white trash trailer park women? Hey, how's it going, ladies? This here's Gus. I'm really glad you called. Now, I know you probably tired out from cleaning up around the trailer and eating cheesies and watching Springer. But I'm here to make you feel good so you can just lie back on that air mattress of yours. Kick off those cigarette-stained slippers. And get lost in Gus's soothing voice. I move in slowly and I kiss you on the mouth. You know how much I love the taste of smoke, booze, and Vicks Vapo Rub. With one small tug on your drawstring, your Colorado Avalanche track pants loosen. What's that, honey? You want the lights out? Okay, hang on. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives. This next comedian owes all of his success to me. Yes, I taught him everything he knows about stand-up. So when I found out he was voted one of the top 25 performers of all time at the Just for Laughs Festival, it made me proud, you know, because when you vote for him, you're basically voting for me. So congratulations, George Lopez, and congratulations to me.
Muchas gracias. Primero que decir que... Thank you very much. First, I'd like to say that I was just informed that in the history of the Montreal Comedy Festival, I'm the first performer of Mexican-American descent to perform here for you. Thank you. Yeah. I'd like to thank the Montreal police for following me around. You know, I find it, they're using cayenne pepper spray now instead of mace. And Mexican people, we love hot food, really. What is that supposed to do to us? Make us hungry? What is that? Freeze! Wow, that's delicious. What the hell is that? I don't know, but I'm going to get some chips. I don't know what that... It's Tostitos, dude. Come on. The salsa that comes out, like the Tostitos, it's not even hot. You ever seen people who think that Tostito salsa is hot? They just put a little bit. Oh, for the love of Pete. God, what's in that tomato? Oh, God. There must be an onion in there. Come on, next? Ground pepper and the long grinders? Everyone down! I mean, if that's what they're using to fight crime, what's next? Etch-a-sketch? What's next? Okay, lady, can you describe them? No, he had curly hair. Damn! He was black. Oh, that's going to take forever. Hang on.
Hi, this is John Panette wishing Just for Laughs a very happy 25th anniversary. It's a silver, but you're gold in my heart. Thank you.
Caution, the following segment contains nudity.
Welcome to Festival Facts. In 1995, much to the festival's delight, the Gemini for Best Performance in a Variety Program or Series was between Celine Dion, Sarah McLachlan, Rita McNeil, and Just for Laughs' entry, The Greatest Show on Legs. Not only will the audience never forget this performance, neither will the host that evening, Wayne Brady.
The Greatest Show on Legs. I still have dreams that haunt me to this day. I'm on stage, and I introduce this act, and the next thing I know, naked dudes.
This has been Festival Facts. Oh, and by the way, Sarah McLachlan won. The Gemini.
Dane Cook, Ray Romano, Jeremy Hutz. Where do they rank? Find out as our top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th anniversary special.
The following program contains immature and adult subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Just for Laughs 25th anniversary special. Our top 25 countdown continues with number 13. From his second visit to Just for Laughs in 1989, Jerry Seinfeld.
I was in the supermarket the other day. Love the supermarket. Always have a good time there. So there's two women in front of me on the line at the checkout. One of them, her total was $3. The other one, her total was $8. They both, of course, choose to pay by the use of the check. What is the deal on the chicks and the checks? Why are they all $3? Her total was $3. If you don't have $3, don't go out of the house, all right? I'm telling you right now, everything is at least $3. Men don't like checks. We don't like a thing that represents another thing, you know what I mean? We like the actual thing. Money? Snap that bill, throw it down. That's money right there. A check to me is like giving the guy a note from my mother that says, I don't have any money, but if you'll contact these people, I'm sure they'll stick up for me. If you'll just trust me this one time, I promise you won't get screwed if you'll just listen to me. I like women. I watch women. Men watch women. We don't understand them, so we figure we better keep an eye on them. We spend a lot of our lives doing this. Just walking down the street, hey, there's a couple of girls. What are they doing? I don't know. Did you see that other girl? No, I missed her. Men, we always do that. I don't know what it means, but it is one of our highest ratings. Women probably wonder, what are men really thinking anyway? I bet you women wonder that. What are men really thinking? I'll tell you what we're thinking right now. Nothing. We're not thinking anything. Our minds are blank. We want women. This is the only thing that we're positive of that we know for sure. The next step after that thought, we have absolutely no idea what to do. That's why we're honking car horns, yelling from construction sites. These are the best ideas we've had so far. The car horn honk. How about that one? We've all seen this. Man's in the car, woman standing on the street.
driving by, beep, beep. How does it work? What is she supposed to kick off the heel, start running after the car? Grab onto the bumper? The amazing thing to me about this whole deal about men and how the ridiculous things that we do is that no matter what we do, no matter how stupid, idiotic, or ridiculous we act, we continue to get women to like us. This is the most amazing part of it, right? Many people wonder, how have men accomplished this tremendous popularity? How have we achieved this tremendous success with the opposite sex? Well, let me tell you a little bit about our organization. We provide more women with more sexual service than any other group working anywhere in the world today. Wherever women are, we have men working on the situation right now. We've even been to the moon just to see if there was any women there. It was the only reason we went. We figured we had already hit on everybody down here. We better check the moon, too. That's why we brought that little car. Why would you bring a car unless there's some chance you're going on a date? Thank you very much.
Just for Laughs, happy anniversary, and 25 more.
Long before everybody did, festival audiences loved Raymond. From 1992, voted number 12, Ray Romano.
I have to eat right. I come from an Italian house, and it's hard to eat right. Are there Italians here in Montreal? Yeah? Wow. Quite a few. And you know what? There's more than that here. But they're on the witness protection program now, that's all. They're in the back, they're up in the balcony. My wife is very Italian. We have a little baby now, too. It's very exciting now. I have a 1.5-year-old daughter. It's the greatest thing in the world. You know what I can't do now? I can't write any new jokes because all I do all day is try to make my daughter laugh. All my comedy's for her. It's frightening. I'm losing my perspective on adult humor, really. I've written one new joke since I became a father. Here, is this funny? What do you think of this? Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi in the balcony. Hi. All right, thank God. Yeah. I'm glad you laughed, because otherwise I would have had to come in and rub my nose in your bellies. Yeah. I come from the very Italian house, the plastic furniture you couldn't sit on house. Did anybody have the museum house? Oh, towels you could never touch. China that no one's ever going to use. Everything in this house is for a special occasion that hasn't happened yet. My mother's waiting for the Pope to show up for dinner one night with Sinatra. Or Chachi, any prominent Italian. And when you eat over their house, there's a technique when you eat over the Italian mother's house, or the Jewish mother. It's the same, actually, when it comes to food. I tell my friends, I brief them, I go, look, when you're done with the meal, my mother's going to try to give you more, okay? Now listen carefully. If you want a tiny bit more, tell her no. Just look her right in the eyes. No, I'm full. Boof! A little bit more, right there. Yeah, and if you want a lot more, okay, just a tiny bit more. Boom, another meal, just like that. You stay one step ahead of her. That's all. And if you don't want any more, you have to shoot her. Yeah, there's no other way. None for me. No, you take a little. No, I don't think so, Miss Romano. All right, back off. Back off, lady. Put it back in the bowl. Put it back. Now hand the spoon to Ray. Nice and easy. She's got a cannoli in her apron. Shoot her. And land one. Don't graze her. That'll piss her off. Yeah, she'll take a bullet and keep coming. Oh, I warmed it up. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, she won't stop.
Sitting at number 11 from 2001 in the set that catapulted his career, Ron White.
I flew here from Ottawa because my agent doesn't own a globe. I flew here on a plane this big, like a pack of gum with 8 people in it. It was scary. What happened was we took off from the Ottawa Airport Hair Care and Tire Center there.
We had engine trouble. We lost some oil pressure in one of the engines, and they told us about it over the speaker system of the plane, which was stupid because they could have just went, hey, we lost some oil pressure. The guy sitting next to me is losing his mind. Apparently he had a lot to live for. He did. He goes, hey man, if one of these engines fails, how far will the other one take us? Like, all the way to the scene of the crash. I bet we beat the paramedics there by a half hour. I was reading a magazine today. I heard somebody is De Beers. The diamond people are getting very close to truth in advertising. They're not there yet. I bet they're there by next year. The old slogan was diamonds are forever. Then they switched it to this year, take her breath away. The new slogan is diamonds render her speechless. Why don't they just go ahead and say it? Diamonds. That'll shut her up. I was in Miami when Hurricane George hit the Keys. And I thought this was funny. Everybody was evacuated from the Keys except for one guy who was going to stay there and tie himself to a tree on the beach to prove a point. And the point was, he said, that at 53 years of age, he was in good enough physical condition to withstand the wind and the rain from a Force 3 hurricane. Let me explain something to you. It isn't that the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing. If you get hit with a Volvo, doesn't really matter how many sit-ups you did that morning. I'm from Texas. In Texas, we have the death penalty, and we use it. If you come to Texas and kill somebody, we will kill you back. There, how's that? They're trying to pass a bill right now through the Texas legislature that'll speed up the process of execution in heinous crimes where there's more than 3 credible eyewitnesses. If more than 3 people saw you do what you did, you don't sit on death row for 15 years, Jack. You go straight to the front of the line. Other states are trying to abolish the death penalty. My state's putting in an express lane. Thanks for playing along. That was fun.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Just for Laughs.
25 years, huh?
Happy birthday to you.
Who kicks off the top 10? Find out as our top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th anniversary special. Our top 25 countdown continues, kicking off our final top 10 from 1996. Academy Award host and Emmy winner Chris Rock.
It's hard, man. It's hard to maintain a relationship, man. Because at some point, no matter who it is, at some point you have heard everything this person has to say. You heard it all. You know what they get ready to say before they even say it. You remember that time? Yeah, I remember. They ever tell you, yeah, you told me. You've heard it all. And then what happens? You stop talking. Have a breakdown in communication. Yet you got to talk. Because women love to talk. Women love to talk. If they had talking in the Olympics, a man wouldn't stand a chance. Women love to talk. And fellas, women don't want us to talk to them. They just want us to set them up. That's all women want you to do. If you're in a relationship with a woman, it's like being in a comedy team and you're the straight man. Just set her up, feed her lines. All the women want you to do is go, how was your day? That's all they want. How was your day? Because how was your day is a half-hour conversation to a woman. It's a whole half hour. And you as the man, the only thing you got to do is go, uh-huh. Get out of here. Really? Get out of here. I told you that bitch is crazy. But eventually, hey, women, you talk too much. You do. You got to learn how to turn it down a little bit. You ever notice no man comes straight home? No man comes straight home. Every man in here has to go somewhere as soon as he gets off work. He got to go drink something, snort something, shoot something in his veins, something to get him ready for the talking that he's about to hear. Something to deaden his senses. And women, it's not that you talk too much. You talk too much as soon as we get in the house. As soon as we get in the door. You ain't gonna believe it. Guess what happened? You ain't gonna believe that. You ain't gonna believe what happened today. And guess what happened? Hey, let me get in the house. Let me get my other foot in there. Come on. Let me read the paper. Let me have something to eat. Let me take a shit. Y'all gotta go. Y'all be cool.
Hey, this is George Lopez, and I want to congratulate my homeboy Jeff Foxworthy for making it in the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival top 25 comedy sets of all time. Jeff, with a mullet, you brought it down, brother.
I was doing a TV show not long ago, and they were asking, it was kind of more serious questions, and one of them they said, what's your earliest recollection in life? And I thought about it, and I said, well, I remember being about 3 years old, and I'm standing on the front seat of the car with my dad, and every time he would turn the corner, I would make the sound of tires squealing. You know, like, my dad would go, quit squealing my tires. All of a sudden it dawned on me, what was I doing standing on the front seat of the car? See, back in those days, kids weren't too good to go through the windshield with the rest of the family. Lord, I can't back out of the driveway without my children being in car seats with shoulder straps and safety fits. Think back, I can vividly recall riding all the way to Florida, laying in the back window of the car. Everything's changed. Even their toys have changed. Like I noticed last Christmas, every toy my daughters get now, it's got little tags in it, showing you somebody has inspected it to make sure there's no possible way a child could hurt themselves playing with that toy. I remember being 9 years old. My parents bought me a wood-burning kit. Hey, what could possibly go wrong with a toy like that? A sharp metal stick that heated up to 5,000 degrees. And I'll tell you something, our dogs and cats didn't have a little tag around their neck, but everybody in the neighborhood knew who they belonged to. I got latches on cabinets to keep my daughters out of the dishwashing detergent. My parents gave my brother and I a chemistry set. Mom, Joey put ammonium sulfate in my eye. Tell him I said stop. You boys go play with the wood-burning kit. Better yet, go outside, get on the mini bikes and shoot the BB guns. And listen, don't take candy from strangers unless they offer you a ride.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boyfriend George Strombolopoulos here. Okay, look, you know, over the years, the Just for Laughs Festival has brought every single comic that have made you laugh, and you picked your top 25. We're delighted that Canadians are on the list, not the least of which is the unofficial/official mayor of Canada.
Voted number 8 from 1997, Rick Mercer.
See, we're just not like Americans, are we? No. No, we look like Americans, we talk like Americans, but the big difference is we can point ourselves out on a map. And everyone else, all the other countries in the world are afraid of America. What's that about? I mean, what do we have to be afraid of America for? We're bigger than they are, and we're on top. If we were in prison, they'd be our bitch. And for God's sakes, if there's another referendum, can you keep the question simple? And can someone explain to me Can someone please explain to me what sovereignty association is? What is that, like moving out of the house when you're 18? Like you get a place with like 9 guys, put a flag up over the living room window, sit around, blow the grocery money on beer. But it doesn't matter, because if you get hungry, you still got the keys to Dad's house. Yeah, just go. Just go over there, let yourself in, drink all the milk right out of the fridge. That's the problem with Sovereignty Association. No one's grocery bills are going down. But you know, English Canada has a plan if Quebec separates. You know, I know there's been a lot of talk how there's no plan, but there's a plan. Oh yeah. If Quebec separates, we're going to join you. A great big country called Quebec. And then we're going to put it to a vote, change the name back to Canada. And then we start all over again.
Caution, the following segment contains partial nudity.
Welcome to Festival Facts. You know, through the years, festival bookers have been known to take risks. And 2001 was no exception, when they booked Potter turned entertainer Johnny Vegas.
I'm not a comedian, I'm an entertainer, and I'm the wild card of the festival.
And a wild card he was when his promise to make a teapot in under a minute took a very unfortunate turn.
You don't have a watch, steal one! Don't grin at me, it's a 1-minute teapot, son! Count me down, you selfish git! I'm losing time talking to you, and it's all going wrong! Can't get the top off! Stay there! Hello! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not finished, mate. I'm not finished. I've got a jug to do. I've got jokes. I can dance. I can sing.
This has been Festival Facts.
We're down to 7. Is one of your picks next? Find out as our top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th anniversary special. Top 25 countdown continues with number 7 from 1997, one of the festival's all-time audience favorites, Jeremy Hutz.
I'm an ugly man, aren't I? Get a ruler and measure this son of a bitch right here. Got a high forehead all of a sudden. Lately I've been walking around like this so people don't notice. No, I'm not going bald. I'm just real optimistic about everything, yeah. Losing the hair off my head, getting some new hair right above my ass at the back. What the hell kind of trade-off is that? When am I ever going to use this? Unless I become a television repairman. It's true, what the hell is wrong with those guys? Your crack is sticking out of your pants, man. Can you not feel that? Come here. Don't feel well at all tonight. I got a giant cold in my giant nose. Can't ask my doctor. I hate his guts. You hate yours too, don't you? Thinks he's so much smarter than you, standing there in his white smock with his pencils of knowledge in his pocket. Gives me crap advice every time. Say, Doc, my leg hurts. Really? Keep off it. Thanks for the hot tip, Quincy. Only thing worse than him is the dentist. What a miserable trip that is. You got to go twice a year. You know why? Because he tells you to. There's no other reason. It's not in a book anywhere. That making it up as he goes along. Well, we'll see you in 6 months. All right. The woman who cleans your teeth, what the hell is her problem? I hate her guts. You could be brushing and flossing every day. It's never good enough for her. She's on your ass immediately. Your teeth are filthy. Sorry, I didn't mean to wreck your whole day like that. You got a mask on, clean them. See the way your gums are bleeding? Oh, yeah, I can see it. Maybe if you stop sticking those sharp metal things into them. Sorry, I got a little upset there, that's all. I get a little angry. I go to a psychiatrist now. She hates my guts. She says I suffer from delusions of sexual superiority. She just wants to do me.
This set was chosen, obviously, as one of the 25 best sets for the 25th anniversary Just for Laughs special. And they gave me the honor of introducing this man because he is a friend, but not more than a friend. I am such a fan. He's not only of his stand-up comedy, not only of his wit, not only of who he is, he's also a Broadway star. He is funny. He is hilarious. He is my friend. He is John Pinette.
At the beginning of the month, my family took me to a water park. Now, I like to swim. Swimming is my exercise. I frolic. But there are rides at the park. Horrible nay-nay rides. The first ride we went on was the giant slide. It's like 20 stories high. And I'm looking for the elevator. There's no elevator. How do you get up there? It's $35 to get in. You should carry my ass up there. How do you get up? I'm in flip-flops and a Speedo, and I'm walking up a mountain. Thank you, my friend. Let's not visualize, just let's move on, shall we? I got to the top of the slide. Was it a slide? Nay, nay. Because I did not slide, and I have slid. When you slide, you go, wee. This is not what happened. I went, shh. I didn't slide. At no point did my butt touch slide. You reach around and you're not touching slide. That's a free fall. And I hit the water. Oh, God. Those people shouldn't have been there. The next ride was the giant tube. Now, it was a medium tube at best. And it narrowed significantly. I'm not too big. The tube was too small. But they shoot you right through. They have like water cannons. And you're supposed to just plop gently into the pool. I shot across the pool. You know in Free Willy when he jumps over a kid? I cleared 4. There were some tourists there from Japan. God bless them. I made their vacation. They're like... It's a Free Willy! Well, I hydroplaned across the pool. I went through the fence out into the parking lot. And I mean way out there. H-I-J, please God, let me stop. I crawled back up to to the gate. They want me to pay to get in again. Listen, pal, I'm in a Speedo. You see a wallet anywhere? He said, I don't even see the Speedo.
Hi, we're the Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, I don't normally like French comedians, but I'm very proud that Dave Chappelle has made it into the top 25.
Congratulations, Dave Chappelle. You don't know.
Félicitations, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle coming in at number 5 from the year 2000.
I could be mad at all the police. I don't get mad at all the police. You know what I get mad at for that? It's those damn sketch artists. Seriously, they keep drawing the same nigga over and over. It's like, who's this generic guy we all look like?
Did you get a look? Did you see the guy that tried to rob you?
Yes. Yes, I did. He's about 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall?
Yeah. He had his hat on backwards, too. Good. That's good stuff, sir.
Hat was on backwards.
He was black? Okay, big lips, big nose, dick hanging out. Say no more, sir. I'll draw him from memory. It's just different for us. We're scared of black people. Are scared of police, man. My house got broken into. You think I could call the cops? My house is too nice. It's not a real nice house, but they never believe I live there. As soon as I open the door, man, oh, he's still here. Open and shut case, Johnson. Apparently this nigger broke in and hung up pictures of his family everywhere. I don't want to upset you guys. I'm not saying I have problems being black. It's great. One time being black saved my life. I was on a plane. We were just taxiing down the runway, and a guy stood up. I don't know how he got a machine gun on the plane. It was very scary. He stood, everybody, get on the ground. Nobody look at my face. Started freaking out. Because he was Chinese. I was like, why is he talking like that? But I looked across the aisle. There was only one other black dude on the plane. He was from Nigeria. And I looked across the aisle. He was already looking at me. He didn't say 2 words to me. He just looked at me. He was like... He didn't need to talk. I know just what he's talking about. I looked right back at him. And then there was some white guys on the front of the plane that saw us. And they were like, oh, my God. I think those black guys are going to try to save us. That's not what we were talking about at all. We were just communicating that we understood the situation. Do you know what we understood, sir? It's very simple. Terrorists do not take black hostages. That's right. Terrorists are smart. I mean, they're not smart, but they know what they're doing. Black people are bad bargaining chips. They call up the White House. Hello? We have got 5 black people. Hello? Hello?
Hey, just for laughs, I want to wish y'all a happy 25th anniversary. This is beautiful. Keep laughing. You keep the people smiling. You heard me? They need it.
Only 3 to go before your number 1 pick as our top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th anniversary special. Our top 25 countdown continues.
Hi, I'm Louis Black, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Jon Stewart for 20 years. And he's gone on to become an extraordinary comedian, one of America's finest satirists, and I think you're going to really enjoy what you see coming up. If not, don't track me down, okay? It's his fault.
You know what is the most baffling thing to me about racial violence? Is that oftentimes it's between minority groups.
For instance, in the United States, Jews and blacks don't get along. I think that's so stupid. We come from the same history. 2,000 years of persecution. We've just expressed our suffering differently as people. Blacks developed the blues. Jews complained. We just never thought of putting it to music. It's very similar. I'm a Jewish guy. Not a serious Jewish guy, obviously. I don't wear the protective religious headgear. A lot of Jews wear that. We wear the headgear because 40% of all religious thoughts escape through the head. So you have to keep that on. Otherwise... Why do you have to wear things on your head to prove you're religious anyway? Does it have to be a yarmulke? Can it be a toaster oven? Can you put a chair on your head? Oh, look at him. He must be Orthodox. No. The Orthodox wear sofa beds. Ah, yes, that's right. I forgot. Every religion's got these bizarre wardrobe idiosyncrasies. Look at the Pope. He's a great guy, but purely in a fashion sense, he's a hat choice away from being the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. Well, honestly, if you were at a cocktail party and the Pope and the Grand Wizard showed up, that's confusing. You're in the corner getting drunk, they're walking over towards you. Oh, no, here they come. All right, round hat good, pointy hat bad. Why do religions fight? You know, why is there animosity between Jews and Christians, you know? What are the differences? Honestly, when I look at Judaism and Christianity, to me, there's only one real difference between Jews and Christians, and that is that Christians are wrong. You're living a lie. Repent! No, I'm sorry. Look, honestly, I don't even understand my own religion. I mean, if you mess up in your religion, you go to hell. That's very bad. So you would hope that the religion somehow makes sense to you. Here are the rules of being Jewish as far as I can tell. See if it follows any kind of logic. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Don't eat pork. I'm sorry, what was that last one? Don't eat pork. God has spoken. Is that really the word of God, or is that just pigs trying to outsmart everybody? What does God give a shit? Honestly. Every religion's got these bizarre rules you've got to follow dogmatically. Catholics have the toughest. Don't masturbate. What about pork? Yeah, go ahead. Have a sandwich. Catholics, they can eat the pork, they just can't play with it. That's where they draw the line. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the night. Take care.
Hi, I'm Seth MacFarlane, creator of the TV series Family Guy. And I'm here to introduce Mr. Rowan Atkinson, the star of Mr. Bean and the star of 4 Weddings and a Funeral. And I say the star of 4 Weddings and a Funeral because there's really no other reason to watch that movie unless you're in prison and there's nothing else on.
On our way to the runner-up at number 3, Rowan Atkinson in his 1989 performance that launched Mr. Bean. sold-out back-to-back shows at Madison Square Garden from 1997. Your number 2 choice, Dane Cook.
Yes, good. I always like to tell people a little about myself. One thing is when I was a little kid, I was a terrible speller. I could not spell. So my mom and dad tried to help me out. They got me a little helper, a little friend, a little aid. They got me a little red box called Speak and Spell. You remember this thing, Speak and Spell? Yeah? No. They shouldn't have called it Speak and Spell. What they should have called it, Speak like the devil. Remember the voice? A-E-I-O-U. No. That thing was evil, man. That thing used to wake me in the middle of the night. Play with me. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get out of bed. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I will kill your family.
Evil. Evil. I'm 8 years old. I spell great. I talk like a freak. I'm like,
what? What is wrong with me? Yeah, whatever. I don't need you. I don't need anybody.
Okay, how about this one? No. Okay, here's another game. It was electronic. And when you started off this game, you were a genius. By the end, you were a complete loser. It's called Simon. No. It was round. It had 4 colorful cubes. And all you had to do, remember. That's it. Was it easy? No. Ready? This was any kid having a game of Simon. Ready? Boop. Boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boopy boop. Boopy boop. Boopy boop boop. Boopy boop boop. Boopy boop 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 beep 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 boop boop beep boop beep 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 boop 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 beep boop beep 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 beep.
Mom! Help me. Help. Yeah, whatever.
All I wanted to do when I was a little kid, all I wanted to know was karate. Just... I used to run around my house. I wanted to, if anything got in my way, like the dog. You're a bad dog. I am the master. So let me tell you, this is, my dad tried to trick me because I'd beg. I'd be like, Dad, please, can I take karate? Want to be like my hero, Mr. Furley? No, shut up, no, because I'm not done. So this is what he did, the cheap honky. He tried to trick me. Because my sisters, they were taking, this is true, they were taking aerobics. So he tried to trick me. He sent me to aerobics with them, and he tried to trick me and tell me it was karate. Imagine if I fell for that, if I went to the class and I believe, I'm going to get into a fight after school with a kid. I'm like, you want to go with me? Come on, let's go. Let's do it.
I'm William Shatner, and I'd like to wish the Just for Laughs people a happy 25th anniversary.
Caution, the following segment contains nudity.
Welcome to Festival Facts. Lighting up the stage took on a whole new meaning in 1990 when Chris Lynham demonstrated his unique use of a Roman candle.
There's no business like show business.
There's no getting around the fact that, this guy sticks a rocket up his bum long before NASA ever thought of it.
An act like this can be, of course, tough to perform, but tougher still was Tim Allen's challenge, going on stage next.
Shooting sparks right out of the old bum.
Wow.
Singing, there's no business like show business. You got to follow that, Tim. I said, what?
And were you able to follow that?
No, I wasn't.
This has been Festival Facts.
Rowan was third. Dane was second. Who's number one? Find out as our top 25 countdown continues on Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special. It's Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special. Our top 25 countdown concludes with your number one pick. Already well on his way to becoming the world's biggest comedy star from the year 2000, Russell Peters.
I feel bad for Jewish people. I'm not Jewish, but I feel bad for Jewish people. I feel bad, you know why? Because people always say stuff about you and it irritates me. It's just always the same crap. Oh, Jews are so cheap. I hate that. You know why? Because I'm East Indian. We could out cheap you any day of the week, man. We can't help being cheap, man. It's in our blood. When my dad first moved to Canada, he couldn't get his head around the idea that he had to pay the price for whatever he saw. He's trying to bargain everywhere he goes. He'd pull up for gas in the early 70s, man. It was like 30 cents a liter my dad would pull up. Hello, my friend. Listen, I see it says 30 cents a liter. I'll give you 28. Come on. My friend, the guy down the road said he'd give it to me for 28 cents. But I like you. I want to give you the business. I'm in the back, please, Dad, just pay whatever it says. Shut up or I'll beat you. Somebody going to get hurt real bad. Because Indian parents will beat their kids. You know what my theory is? Any immigrant parent will beat their kids. If your parents weren't born in the country you live in, they'd beat your ass when you were growing up, man. God forbid you look stupid in front of Canadians. I'd be doing something dumb. My dad would go, hey, don't do that. You look like an idiot. That's for the Canadians to do. Immigrant parents will beat their kids, man. And white kids that never got beat, please do not hang around immigrant kids. Because you'll get us killed, man. I remember hanging around this one white kid, Ryan, when I was 10 years old. We walk into his house, his mom goes, Ryan, go clean your room. Go to hell! Don't say that, man. She'll hit you. No, she won't. She's not allowed to. What the hell are you talking about, man? My parents hit me. Well, next time they try it, you tell them to go to hell. Are you sure? Positive. So I went home for the last time. I walk in the house, my dad goes, Russell, come and do the dishes. Go to hell, Dad. What the hell did you say to me? I'll beat your ass. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad tonight. And that was my dad's threat too. Right before he'd beat me, all the time was, hey, Russell, somebody gonna get hurt real bad. I hated that threat. You know why? Because he'd always say somebody. He'd never tell you it was you. I mean, you knew it was you, but he'd give you that hope and then take it away. Saw that little brat Ryan at school a few days later, man. I was like, yo, your little plan never worked, man. Oh, sorry, man. I forgot to tell you the other half. You gotta threaten to call Children's Aid. You sure? That's the one, man. You call Children's Aid, he's done. They're gonna take him away. He's gonna get in trouble. I'm trusting you, man. I was about to get my next beating. I said, don't do it, don't do it. I'll phone Children's Aid. You ever had your parents call your bluff? You'll do what? I'll phone Children's Aid. Let me get you the phone. What are you doing? If I phone them, you'll get in trouble. I might get into a little bit of trouble. But I know that it's going to take them 22 minutes to get here. In that time, somebody going to get hurt real bad. You guys have a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of your show. Thank you.
Wow! 25 years in 2 hours. Thanks for helping us celebrate Just for Laughs 25th Anniversary Special.
Mommy, it's over.